So yeah, about Bowser's a bigger, badder, Super Mario adventure with no story again. No, I really don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. Honestly, I don't care. What's good, interweb? Your man Q back again, and I'm just, I don't know when the game's coming out. I don't know, well, I know how much it's gonna be. It's a Nintendo game, so it's gonna be $59.99. I mean, Goku, Mario, and Big Bad Bowser, which I will say, that Bowser move that he did, this super spike dark Bowser move, whatever that spinning crap was, whatever that was cool. I ain't gonna lie, that was cool. But I'm stuck with the same feeling that I was feeling when the Origami King dropped, and then when a whole bunch of other Mario games dropped. I don't really need this. I didn't ask for it. I don't need it. And damn it, I don't care. See, for those of y'all who are new, appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you. And for those of y'all who've been around for a minute and a day, you know I love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. So you already know the drill. And the drill is, I love Nintendo. First and foremost, I go where the games are, and especially wherever the RPGs are. So if you have an RPG, that's where I'll be, whether it was the 360 or the Super Nintendo or the PlayStation 4, now quasi the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo. But I'm going to call a spade, and I said this before. Y'all already know. I know, that's what I'm saying. Let's tie it all in. I said this so many times. It ain't really sad for me to say. It's just the truth. And I know it's always going to be pushback about it, but it is what it is. Nintendo needs to step up their game when it comes to story. It needs to step up its game when it comes to adapting and changing with their first party title game. I'm just talking because this ain't going to happen. Straight up and down. It ain't going to happen. Why? Why should Nintendo change its methods of how it packages and markets its games when people are buying it? I'm gonna buy the new Mario that comes out, not this 3D. No. Why should I? Why would I? Why do I need it? I still have all my old Mario games. It's better graphics. I'm speaking about me here. But I'm playing a game where Shigeru Miyamoto, the godfather of Mario himself has said the story doesn't matter. Am I still salty about Gino not being in Smash Brothers? Not as much as I used to be. I mean, it is what it is. What can I do? Cry again? I can't shed no more tears for you, Gino. Also was, my God, the man's soul left like my damn soul left when Sephiroth came and sliced up the damn heavens and earth. And that was right then when we realized, well, we're not going to get Gino. And that's it. Square Enix has used its slot for Sephiroth. But one of the reasons that he had speculated that could have been one of the reasons is because Gino is just a lesser known, nobody really cares except the cult following of Gino and Super Mario RPG, which is still one of the greatest Super Nintendo RPGs of all time, and it's still one of the greatest Marios of all time. Like personally, and it's because I'm an RPG head, that Mario RPG is one of the best RPGs, one of my favorite RPGs that I played, and my favorite Mario game, which all ties and coexists with this one point that I'm getting to. So stay with me. You know me. Stay with me. Relax. That's why Smash Brothers Ultimate is ultimate, because it's even been said. It probably, this might be the last time that all of these licenses get in a Smash Brothers game. That's why I was hopeful for Gino. But Papa Gino's point was basically that Nintendo itself and Square Enix, even maybe, probably was like, Well, Nintendo first. We ain't doing no more stories. I don't want to pay no license, and we're not going to go in that direction of story with Mario. We're just going to keep it in-house and not to give people the assumption that a Super Mario RPG was going to be made. Like, I had a Super Mario RPG 2 video already made and ready, and I just needed to do some finishing edits and stuff, and it's still on the shelf because when Gino didn't come to Smash, I was like, we're not gonna make a Super Mario RPG 2, because see, that's what they claimed that they were doing a long time ago with Paper Mario, and that was not. Paper Mario is not Super Mario RPG 2, and Paper Mario is still within the Nintendo first party only game and realm. And personally, that's why it's not one of my, I don't play it. It's boring to me. And I know, I'm sorry for those that y'all that follow me and for my friends and folks that's listened to this. I'm sorry if I offended you, but shit, some of y'all like games that ain't my favorite game. I don't like first-person shooters. I play them, but y'all play them sometime. But you know, I like them RPGs, and I like story, and I love all of my favorite stories when it came to Mario in itself was Mario RPG, which also had Gino, and don't forget Mallow. Like, I used to want Mallow in Smash Brothers 2. Mallow is a great quality character, as well as Booster, as well as Valentina, as well as, what was it, Dodo. Mario RPG mixed with Squaresoft at that time, when both were at the apex of their respective video game prowess, merged. It's like when somebody's introduced cereal to cow milk. And I said cow milk. Like, who was sucking on some cow titty to be like, hey, let's try this in some grain, in some rice. You nasty. I've been waiting for Link to talk since the Super Mario Brothers show, which they're not gonna do. Nintendo's scared to make Link talk. Because why should they? We haven't demanded it. We, as the consumers, continue to buy game. We haven't demanded it. It doesn't matter that he's a silent protagonist. It doesn't matter. So, nobody's made big enough deal or not voted with their dollar. So, and the gameplay, again, is great. Now, I'm not shitting on Nintendo. Again, that's why I gave you the disclaimer that I love Nintendo too. But, I'm not, because you love somebody or something, by you loving them, you accept their flaws. You know that they're there. Like, this is what I'm saying. The online is ass butter. Ass butter. But we all know that, but we still play. We try to make excuses. Well, I don't make no excuses for Smash Brothers Online, because that's your premier online game. And where's Mario Kart 9? And where's Samus? The first lady of Nintendo. I had somebody debate me or attempt to debate me. I can't remember who it is. So does it count as a debate? But somebody was debating me or attempting to debate me because I said that Samus is the first lady of Nintendo. And they were like, no. I don't know if this is really their voice. And if you're listening, I'm sorry, but you gotta remember who you is. Because what it was said to me it didn't register completely. That because Princess Peach is the first lady in Nintendo. I'm like, well, no, not really. Because if you want to get technical, it would have been Pauline, way back from the Donkey Kongs. But as in a female protagonist leading her own game, which was Samus in 1986, respectively, here in the States, 87. So, where is Samus? Where is Samus? Somebody put an APB out for Samus Aran. Where the hell is Samus Aran? Samus Aran has one of the richest storylines in not only Nintendo lore, but video game lore. And Nintendo has yet and not. And where are you? Why isn't Samus talking? Why did they take Mario's voice out? Why don't we have story? We're going to probably see a first-person shooter Samus, a Metroid. And maybe I'm biased here because I don't really care for first-person shooters like that. Just we already know I'll play, but we already knowing that with Nintendo's online, unless they fix it, it's not going to be what we need it to be when we need it to be it. And I like the other M, and I know I'm in the minority here. It wasn't the greatest game, especially if you're tried and true to, you know, the traditional Metroid and the Metroid Prime series, and then you get this. But I really enjoyed it because think about this as like, and I haven't played Age of Calamity, but think about this as an Age of Calamity where it's an extension to a pre-existing story, and it was really one of the only ones that really gave a background of who Samus Aran was, where she was Samus Aran, and you know, and she wasn't, well, you know what I mean, she wasn't in the suit. It was a lot of things that could have been better with the game, but it gave us a different perspective of who she was, even if they did give her more of a damsel situation. But it tried, is what I'm saying. And that's why they won't make anything else. Link won't talk, because if Link has a bad voice, people are going to outcry so bad because we haven't had one in such a long time. Mario has no story. Sunshine has a story. It even makes sense because it wasn't Bowser. It was Bowser Jr. when he was his debut. And you were on vacation, and then you had other people in a controlled environment where you were able to see things. Oh, Geek, Q, there's other games in Mario history that say that. Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't buy them, because they look like the same game. I've watched a lot of my friends and fellow streamers, YouTubers, Twitchers, Mixers, which don't exist no more. Sorry, Mixer, R.I.P. Pour a little liquor out for Mixer and Zoom. This is for my homies. But yeah, Nintendo's going to be, well, Nintendo. And even with the rumors and rumblings of a 4K Nintendo Switch Pro coming out, I don't think they're going to do that, because again, Nintendo's going to do what Nintendo does. Nintendo's a great system, and I think that if Nintendo did not have as much third-party support as they have had previously with the Wii U and with the Wii, because the Wii was a good system when it came to sales, but it quickly became a novelty, and a lot of third-party companies only dealt games on the Nintendo Wii, I almost said Switch, but on the Wii, is because the Wii was selling so quick that they just wanted anything to cash on their dollar, and then those titles didn't do well at all. But this generation with the Nintendo Switch, it has gotten more the third-party support, which has kept it afloat, because a lot of the games that Nintendo have had, they haven't really taken many chances on when it comes to completely overhauling, you know, I'm not talking about how Breath of the Wild looks, or how polished Odyssey looks, or the new innovative things which I voted as my game of the year, which is Animal Crossing, A New Horizons did, especially because it helped us during the pandemic, through the global miasma, nor Pokemon Sword and Shield, which it had a full overhaul in graphics. My issue is that they had an opportunity to connect Pokemon Go to Pokemon Sword and Shield and make it more than what it has, just a upscale graphical version of the Pokemon that I've been playing since it dropped in 1998. They had an opportunity to make Link talk on a new system or new game that could have set a precedent for Link actually being on I'm not gonna say a story-based game, because Zelda is a story-based game, but the story revolves around Link. Link only participates in it as us, as the viewer. That's why it took me such a long time to get into Dragon Age, or not Dragon Age, Dragon Quest, slash Dragon Warriors. It's because the hero didn't talk. And a lot of times, which is crazy because Chrono Trigger is my favorite game, and Persona 5 is one of my favorite games. But the way that they did it in those particular two games, you didn't miss as much of the hero not talking. For me, with no other characters around Link, because Zelda's not always in his party, or other characters in his party, which is why I said that we should look at other M as we look at Calamity, because even though Link doesn't talk in Age of Calamity, there are other characters that are around him that the story can, branch out from, where he's just not existing in a place going from point A to point B. It's just kind of like, I feel like I'm on a task or a quest, like a lot of RPGs have quests now, or quests. You're just on a quest rather than I'm really participating in a story that I feel entangled to, like I feel involved. Like I feel Zelda is my woman and Ganondorf has taken her, or he killed her, and her ghost has been resurrected, or X, Y, and Z, something new, something else, something that's not the same typical thing that we got. Not the same thing. Like, can we get an open world Metroid game and explore and have Samus Aran talk and explore more of the world, but in the galaxy? But what I'm saying is, got hyped up. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I love you, Nintendo, so I accept your flaws. But interweb, what do you think? Do you have any kind of agreement with me? I know I can go real crazy. I can go either one way or the other sometimes. But that's my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new, you know what to do. And if you don't, I'll tell you. Hit that subscribe button. I also stream over on Twitch. Links in the description below. Merch, Twitter, Instagram, all that. Links, description below. Follow, stalk, just don't get crazy. We in quarantine. Might look like Denzel. Not this Denzel, but the other Denzel. No, I'm just talking. I know. I just wanted to throw it out.